Hello everyone, so I'm going to do a comparison video. Hopefully my camera, which is not that great, will be able to pick up the subtleties, but basically I'm going to be changing my strings today and doing some experimenting. I wanted to start experimenting with different sounds and different string types and setups. So currently I have Spirocore Tungsten on C and G, and then I have Larsen's Solo, I believe, on the D and A string. And I like them, but I don't really have that much to compare them to. And so I really wanted to switch it up and try something new. I will be experimenting with the Obligatos on the C and G, and then the Perpetuals on the D and A. And these were recommended to me by someone who is a cellist that works at Shar Music, which is where I bought my cello. I described some things that I'm looking for, and those were one of the sets that he recommended. So I'm just gonna do some open strings, something super simple, and we'll get started. Oh, and before we do, I do have to make note that this is not the bow I usually use. Unfortunately, my bow that I like is in a shop right now. It had some issues, so it needs to be repaired. So I had this backup bow, luckily, but it is cheap and super light, and it doesn't seem to grip nearly as much as my bow that I prefer to use. So that will have some impact on the sound. More resonance. They're still a little like, there's like an abruptness to them because I think they need some time to settle in. But every once in a while I'll kind of like snag and you can really hear this metallic, harsh sound, but I don't think that will be something that sticks with the string as time goes on. I will probably update in a week from now just to let you guys know how they've settled in. But so far, I think I'm going to really like these. There's a lot more resonance on my cello now. There was the D string on my cello before was a little like anticlimactic, especially after the really pronounced Spirocore strings. So I feel like it resonates a little better. It has a more of a place in the 4 strings. Now, of course, that could also be something changed with just a simple bridge adjustment or sound post adjustment, which is something I'd really like to do when I'm in the city in January. So I'll have to wait a while, but